My name is Karen Aaron. Judith Doherty was my youngest sister. But all I can say is that I am here today to represent that family that was in agony, that 30 years ago. That's a long time. The parents who never got to see closure. I remember the pain. My children's pain was great. She was a lovely girl. She could be a little bold at times. She spoke her mind. She wasn't a fading little flower, but she was a good person with a good heart. I saw her journals, her prayers, how she would write her prayers out to the Lord, her hopes and her dreams, and when she returned to school, the effort she put into her schoolwork to finish. I was at my summer house, and I was opening it for the season off the coast of New England, and she called me, and I said, "Oh, I hope you can come down to see me, and I wish that I could invite you like this week if you're here next week, but I don't have the beds in yet. Everything's not ready." And she said, "Oh, don't worry. I'm just visiting everyone." And we had a very long talk, and I said afterwards, I called my sister. I have a full sister, too, and I said, "Judith is so mature now. She's so grown up. I'm so pleased for her. Everything she said to me made such sense. I'm so happy to hear where she is right now." In retrospect, on looking back, people thought it was as if she had come up there to say goodbye to everyone. I'm here to represent her today, and I'm here also primarily to offer my great thanks to Detective Tony DeFrancesco for his diligence, his hard work. He never quit. 8 weeks ago, I drove down to Venice, Florida, and I drove to clean the graves of my father and his wife and my sister Judith. They're buried next to each other, and I said I went there to honor my father on Father's Day. And after I cleaned the graves and I put down the flowers, I knelt down, and I'm Catholic, and I prayed a rosary. I said those prayers on my knees at Judith's grave. It was 25 years then, and I said, "Judy, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I promise you, before I leave this world, you will see justice. Somehow it's going to happen." I knew nothing. 8 weeks later, on the 16th of August, I get a call from Detective Tony, and he says, "Karen, we've made a break." But I believe it's the power of God and the power of prayer that brought this to be. I had been praying for years. I never gave up. I never stopped believing. I said, as long as there's life, there is hope. And that proved to be true. So, again, to the Sarasota Police Department, to the Chief of Police, to Jude, and especially to Tony, thank you for what you've done, because you're bringing closure and peace and healing to a family that suffered terribly. The reverberations were huge for many, many people. And there will be healing, and there will be justice for Judith Doherty. Thank you.